boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode, my two pips. Hope everyone is doing well today, or this evening I should say. We're gonna get started here in a second. If you guys want to call me up, the number is on the screen, 669-900-6833. The code is 169-861-119. Let's get it.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay. What's good, people? Welcome to another episode. Tonight we're gonna review last week's treacherous trading week. I knew it was coming. And I'm gonna show you a post actually I did on Facebook Monday morning actually. I'll let you see this post and you'll see what I mean. Typically, this is what happens when you have a big week. The market will try to take back some, or if not all, of what you earned the previous week. That's why you have to keep your trade sizes the same and incrementally increase them, and don't rush to increase them. If you have one big huge week, don't go in there and just start betting the house on every trade because you think you found the next, magic trading system, strategy, whatever you want to call it. That's not how it works. That's how the market tricks you and takes all your money back. So we're going to go over last week, down, I think 300 and almost 400 pips. Yeah, 393 pips. Following a week of 705 pips. So still, we're still in the green, people. We're still in the green. But again, I had a hunch this was going to happen. And we can actually take a look at this post I put in this trading room I am in. It's not my own. It's another trading room. But as you can see on the screen, I hope you guys can see that. No, you cannot. So let me make sure I got the right screen up. I got the wrong screen attached to this. Give me a second, people. There we go. As you can see, I'm gonna zoom in here. I put this out on February 10th, 10:49 a.m. So that was Monday morning. I said trade tip of the day. If you had a big week trading, best believe the market will try to take all of that back and then some the next week, the following week. When you have a big week, force yourself to keep the same risk profile or otherwise trading size the following week, then up your trade sizes the week after. So you gotta ease into it, people. This is the trap, and we're gonna go over why I think last week was a bad week for many people. I've seen a couple of traders talk about they had a horrible week. They don't understand what's going on. It's not you, most likely. It's not you. It's the market. Markets, when they have big moves, they tend to consolidate. And so what happens is traders normally, this is how it normally goes. Traders make all their money in a trending market, whether it's up or down. They lose most of that in a consolidated market. That's when you lose all your money. So you have to keep that in mind, and you never know when a consolidated market is coming. That should keep you in check, right? You never know. It's always hindsight. You never know when that consolidation is coming. looking forward. Let me give a couple shout outs though. I got to shout out my man Dewan. What's going on? Jonathan Almedia or Media. We got XMBWX. He said BIOS. Yeah, that's my guy. He loves some BIOS. BIOS is definitely one to check out on the crypto side. Christopher Ladd. What's going on, man? Crypto Don Juan. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Thanks for checking in on such a late stream. I messed my toe up. Yo, I'm gonna take a picture. It's probably gonna disgust some of you. I'm gonna wait till it gets real nasty. Yesterday evening, I hit my right big toe with the back of my heel of my left foot. I slammed into it and peeled my toe back. Like half the toe was like flipped up, ripped straight from the skin, blood everywhere. Oh man, that hurt so bad, people. I was out of commission. So I'm trying to heal from that. But I am here tonight. Jonathan says H-bar, huh? Yeah, H-bar is something to be reckoned with. I mean, we're talking about a deal with Google. You can't get any bigger than that. You cannot get any bigger than that. So I've been preaching. Look, check out H-bar for a while now. So definitely look into acquiring some H-bar if you like what you see, right? So again, today, let's go ahead and get into the trades from last week. We're going to go through those trades really quickly. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. So we're trading 8 pairs now. And honestly, most of the losses came from 2 pairs in particular. Two pairs in particular had a big drawdown this week. So let's just start from the top left and we'll go through all of these. So Euro Yen actually ended the week positive. We were up about 28, 30 pips from last week. Okay. And really, this trade right here saved us. I mean, this was a bigger trade here. This got us above ground, above water. Yeah, that one, let me just zoom. Let me get this panel out here so you guys can see the full chart. So yeah, that saved us for the Euro Yen. But unfortunately, so remember these very opaque circles denotes the start of the week, basically. So that was the start of last week right there, that area, and we progressed through. And you know, Euro Yen was one of the only ones that had a definitive trend from last week. So Pound Yen, we lost a little bit here, about 38, 39 pips. Again, this saved us. This big trade right here. We stayed in this trade for a while. It actually wasn't a lot in pips, but we did take profit here. These white dots were take profits in it. I think I'm doing 30% take profit here. So I was pretty much scaled out of the position by the 4th dot. So I didn't even wait until we came down here. Okay, so I got out all of the position up here. All right, so that saved us from last week on this one. And if we go on to the Pound Aussie, this was a big loser for us this week. And the reason why, look at this, I'm gonna zoom out. If we look at from the start of the week, which is here, until today, essentially, you know, we're starting a new trading week. We were pretty much in a consolidation mode this whole week last week. And you know, that's to be expected after such a big move. The week prior to, we made most of our money. This was a big consolidation area last week. We broke out of it finally here, the end of the week. I think that's Thursday. Thursday we broke out of that. But if you take a look at the prior week, guys, I mean, this was a big week. Last week I was in a short position on the pound Aussie the whole week. Okay, and that was pretty much 360 pips that one trade. So to see some consolidation is quite normal. Let me see the chat rooms really quickly. So we've got Crypto Don Juan said, "Damn blood, get on the good foot." Hey man, this is part of trading. If you're following someone that's not giving you the losses as well, you're following someone that's scamming you, flat out. Because this is part of trading. It's almost like you have to lose to pay your taxes, somewhat. You know, if you're in business, you know, you have to pay. You got operating costs. Maybe I should kind of attribute it or compare it to that. You have operating costs, right? When you're in business, electric bill, gas, payroll. Well, paying your cost in trading is your losses and commission. You have to pay your losses, people. You have to pay your losses. Christopher Ladd says, Liquid not accepting us customers, U.S. customers. Liquid, what's Liquid? What I don't know what that is, bro. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Will 45 says CB needs some steel toes. Bro, I was in the house, man. I was chilling out. I was getting ready to fall on my couch, and I was trying to catch myself. And man, my left foot slipped backwards and jammed right into my big toe and just bent my nail up, man. It was man, I'm telling you. It hurt so bad I had to laugh, people. I was on the ground laughing. I was on the ground laughing. So let's take a look at the rest of these trades this week, and then we'll get into this coming week. I think this week is actually going to be should be a positive week, because I'm going to show you an article. China doing more stimulus. I just put out a tweet saying, look, Wall Street is going to have to really come to have a come to Jesus moment when it comes to this coronavirus and how it's going to affect a lot of these corporate earnings, and even some of, not even just earnings, just stock as far as inventory with these particular companies that trade on Wall Street. So, you know, if the inventory is affected, then of course at some point down the line, the next quarter, your revenue is going to be affected. But we'll talk about that here in a second. Next one is the pound dollar from last week. Was another big one that took some L's here. 160 pips losses here. And it's interesting because what happened with this one, we had a decent trend, but it was a lot of flip-flopping. And so when you have a flip-flop in the right here, you see where you see these red zones, and then it goes back green, red zone, and then goes green, goes back to green. It kind of confuses the algo, so it will end up going short here. It went short in a bullish pattern, so we end up getting tapped out here. We hit the stop loss on that one, and it happened back here as well. As you guys see, it toggled back and forth, and we ended up going, we were long, but it follows because I have a delay on the algo. I'm gonna go full chart for it so you guys can see. I have a delay on when the shorts are taken, so the delay is after the longs though. So we end up going short again in a bullish trend. All right, so that happens sometime. You just got to chalk it up. It just is what it is. So that happened twice. Now, if we didn't have that toggle, then we would have just went long here, and it would have been nice. We would have been Gucci, people. We definitely would have been good. So that's that. And we've got the euro pound. Only lost 18, 19 pips on this one. 20 pips or so on this one. Not too bad. Made up for some of the losses with some nice shorts here. So that's cool. Started the week off with a nice short, as you guys can see here. Up here. That was a decent short starting the week off with. The yen was not too bad either. Only 16, 17 pips lost on that one. It was trading in a tight range. No real action this week. As you guys can see, it wasn't much going on with the yen. Last week though, and this is what I mean, guys, like if you have a big move in the market, you're normally going to have a cool off period, and that's when you have consolidation. So this move last week, not last week, but the week prior, when I had a 705 pip trading week, I mean, look at this move up for yen. I mean, it was 150 pips. That's a lot of pips for the yen in one direction. That was pretty much the whole week. I was in a long position. And this past week, consolidation. So you're gonna, can't make money if it's not moving in a clear direction. All right, so that's it for those. And then we have two more pairs: the Aussie CAD or Loonie, or the Aussie Loonie. That was about a 50 pip loss from last week. Really couldn't get a good, not a lot of movement. Okay. Again, the prior week, nice movement. We had a nice trend. And then finally, the Swiss yen pair, marginally down, only down 4 pips for the week. So this trade here really got us back into or close to break even for last week. This trade right here, this short was a good short right there. That made up a lot of our loss from last week. That was a 60 pip short there. So yeah, man, that's it for last week. Hopefully this week is much better. I think it will be, and I'm gonna show you exactly why. Let me see what the chat room's talking about really quickly. Christopher Lass said the exchange looking for an exchange to buy H-bar. Look at OKX. Use a VPN. Anthony M said, Blood, what you think about BDAO or BIDAO? What is that? I'm not sure about that one, man. Put me up on game. I'm not sure. You got to put me up on that one. Is that an exchange or what? The Tech Geek. What's going on, brother? Thanks for jumping in tonight. One of the YouTube members. Mad support from him. I appreciate everything. So let's take a look at this article. And for those who are just jumping in, again, I said at the beginning of the week, this was on Monday. I'm going to go back to this post I put on out on Facebook on Monday in a trading room. I put this out on Monday morning. I said, tip of the day: if you have a big week trading, best believe the market will try to take back all of that and then some the following week. When you have big weeks, force yourself to keep the same risk profile the following week, then up your trades the subsequent weeks. So that's something to think about. And again, I kind of felt that was going to be the case, having such a big week last week. The previous week, not last week, the week before, 705 pips. So he said BDAO is an ICO. Man, I'm not looking at any ICOs. I'm gonna be honest with you. That game is kind of played. Tell me, I gotta go check it out though. But I have no. Okay, like MakerDAO, is that what you're saying? ICO like Maker? Oh, if Jay Snip promoting it, I'm definitely not looking at that. You do the opposite of whatever J Snip is doing. Cause that dude don't know what he doing. He's a contrarian indicator. So you do the exact opposite of whatever bald head Snippy doing, bro. Believe that. Let me see. I got some friend requests here. I'm just gonna confirm here on Facebook. I do not use Facebook, guys, like that. Like, I'm not a Facebook person at all. I do not like Facebook. Got a lot of friend requests though. People like message me on Facebook and it takes me like 4 or 5 days to get back to them. Listen, if you want to get in contact with me, either email me or I would say Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. Everyone's laughing at the Jason. I mean, it's the truth, bro. His track record is horrible. You know, and the only reason I clown him because I haven't watched a J Snip video in 2 years, but when I stopped watching it, he was an asshole. And so that's why I always clown him. But I would say I like Bix though. Like Bix's personality, like he's a good guy. But Bix is another one, man. You got a contrarian. He's a contrarian indicator, bro. You do the opposite. You know, I like Bix though, but it just is what it is. You do the opposite of whatever J Snip is talking about, for sure. John Hill said, remember he said Litecoin at the bottom, bro. Yeah, he sold loud. Listen, he bought Litecoin. He told people to buy it on the first run up. He told his audience to use a credit card, whatever you had to do, buy Litecoin. I think it was like $200, $230, something like that. It was heading higher. It was going, you know. He was like, I'm buying. Then it crashes. Right after Charlie Lee, you know, comes out and says, and I think, you know, people always get on Charlie Lee about what he did. I think it was the most commendable thing a person could do in the crypto space. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't in this game. In the public eye, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he tells you to you know, be less, you know, emotional about something, he tells you to sell, he tells you it's gonna go lower, he gets, people get on his head about it. It's like, man. So, you know, Charlie Lee came out, told people to, you know, it's getting a little frothy. He thinks it's going lower to I think he even said where it was going, 25, 30 bucks or something like that. Anyway, J Snip was buying at the top, capitulated and sold at the bottom, which was like, he literally sold at like 25 bucks. And then the nigga went and bought Litecoin at 130 bucks. It's just like, I don't understand, people. I don't understand. So he sold at 25, bought back at 130, and then it went down to like 50. But I guess we're supposed to forget that. We're not supposed to remember that. Anyway, let's stop talking about J Snip forward. Let's get to this this week in the markets here for Forex. It is going to, look at this. I just want you guys to see this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. People's Bank of China injects 200 billion yuan via 1 year MLF. What is that? What is MLF? MLF on Monday. What is MLF? Let's see. People's Bank of China injects 200 billion via a 1 year medium-term lending for. See, they make up all of these. They make up all of these terms to sound like they're like smart, right? Like they're telling us something we don't know. Like this is new, like quantitative easing. Like, oh, what's that? You know, that's something new, and only the astute people from the Ivy League universities know what quantitative easing is. Oh, you peasants don't know what quantitative easing is. It's just printing money, people. What is medium-term lending facility? It's just printing money. Just say what it is. on Monday, they said they hinted at as by some sources last hour the MLF operation was conducted at 3.15% rate, down from 3.25 seen in the previous operation. Meanwhile, the Chinese central bank injected 100 billion via 7-day reverse repo earlier today. Now, if you guys, my buddy Jim Willie, man, I love Jim. He comes on my show quite often. We talked about, I believe, in my last Kicking It session with Willie about what reverse repos are. He explains it very well. You guys should definitely go check that out. He explains it pretty well. But this is all just nonsense, people. You know, they're trying to paper over the situation. They're trying to treat the symptom instead of treating the disease, right? That's exactly what they're doing. So again, they injected 200 billion via the 1-year MLF on Monday, in addition to 100 billion they did in reverse repos earlier today as well, 7-day reverse repos. I wish I was trading the yuan, because I'm probably would make a lot of money this week, but I don't have my algo set up for the yuan. So, but anyway, the Aussie dollar, they say is revisiting the daily highs amid this China stimulus package. So we may see a strong Aussie this week. Now, I only have, I think, one pair that I'm trading Aussie. Let me see. Let me just check really quickly, people. I'm trading the Aussie versus the loonie, which is the Canadian dollar. So what I would be looking to do here, guys, is stay on the strong, or I could kind of, in this scenario, maybe have my my algo be a little bit more aggressive on the lot sizes on long positions this week on the Aussie loonie, the Aussie versus the loonie, because that would mean if I'm going long, I'm buying the Aussie dollar in this scenario. I don't think I have anything else with the Aussie pair. Oh, I do. I have the pound Aussie. The pound Aussie. So I would want to be overweight short on my short positions with the pound Aussie if I think the Aussie is going to be a stronger look this week because of the money printing from China. There is a huge correlation with I wouldn't say huge, but there is a correlation with China and Australia. There's a lot of economic synergies going on with those two countries. Let's see what the chat rooms are talking about here. I like MILFs. Yeah, I no comment, Tech Geek. No comment. Maddie Price says money printing is a beautiful thing. For the rich. Absolutely. For the rich. Maddie says print $1 million up for me and I'll stimulate the economy with it. Yeah, unfortunately, man, the money is not going to you and I. You know? It's going to the banks. You know, and then it's kind of trickling down to the upper echelon of people who can borrow from those individuals and do projects, real estate projects, buy stocks, buy anything, any asset, any physical asset, buy gold, right? Buy Bitcoin. If I can borrow 10 million at quarter of a basis point or something crazy low, it's almost like free money, you know? It's almost like free money. So that's where we are this week. China printing. So look for the Aussie to head higher. And I actually want to bring up a correlation table. I'm gonna bring up the correlation table really quickly, guys. I always tend to look at this during the start of the week, just kind of see where things go. This is from FX Street. I'll put this in the chat room so you guys can bookmark this. It's a good pair, or I should say link, that you can check out during the week, just to see where things are heading. So they don't have the Chinese yuan on here though. They don't have the Chinese yuan. So can't even see what the correlation there is, but you can definitely check out some of the other ones. So how you read this, guys, is if the bar is heading to the left or -1 or toward -1, that means there's a opposite correlation. So if one pair is going up, the other one would be going down. So in the case with the easiest one to use here is the yen, right? So the yen has a almost, well, a -0.68 correlation with the CAD. So that means 6 times out of 10, 7 times out of 10, if the yen is heading higher, the CAD or the loonie is heading lower. That's how you read that chart there, guys. All right, hope you guys can see that. You should be able to see that. I can zoom it in a little bit more, hopefully. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So let me go back to the yen really quickly. Get that disclaimer out the way. I can't. That's crazy. So yeah, this is the one I was just looking at, guys. So again, when you're looking at the correlation charts, this is for yen. All right. So again, the yen has a negative correlation of 0.68 with the CAD, with the loonie. So almost 7 times out of 10, if the yen is heading higher, the loonie is going to be heading lower. 7 times out of 10. And the euro yen has a very high positive correlation with the yen. So that means if the yen is heading higher, 8 times, almost 9 times out of 10, the euro yen is going to be heading higher. That's how you look at that. Great link that I've been using for years. So you guys should definitely check that out. All right, let me see what the chat room is talking about. Malik Howard said, "What up, CB? What up, everyone? Hey, Malik, how are you this evening?" Crypto Yo said, BiDAO is a stable coin using the Binance blockchain. 30% staking currently going on. Should take a look for the heck of it. Absolutely, I will check it out. I did not know about this DeFi operation by Binance on that tip. Didn't even know about that. Oh, is it owned by, or was it released by Binance, or is it just on Binance chain? Let me know, Crypto Yo. But I mean, that's pretty much it for the week. I'm excited. I think this week is going to be should be a good week. I think we've gotten through the consolidation phase. Hopefully, we'll see. There's no promises. That's why you got to take it 1 week at a time and trade through it. You got to trade through it. And if you're following people that aren't showing you their losses, you're following scammers. This is part of the game. There is no what do they call those? Not black box, but it's a term used for trading systems that are just like God level. They don't exist, people. The only people that have those are the ones that are market makers and can control the markets and be on both sides and play it that way. That's how the guaranteed money is made. But you got to be a big dog to do that. CB, do you think DeFi has a future, and is it really decentralized? I'm skeptical of DeFi long term. It's almost, I was talking to someone in the crypto chat room. DeFi is like the new ICO. You know what I mean? Like DeFi is like the new ICO or IEO or whatever, whatever term you want to use is like the hot new thing. I'm a little concerned about the sustainability of it all. We'll see. I'm not totally against it. No, I'm not saying that, but there is some skepticism that's going on right now with me when it comes to the DeFi stuff. So Anthony M said DeFi is the pump shit this go around. Yeah, that's how I feel too, man. You know, that's kind of how I feel. Now, I do participate in a DeFi though. Crypto.com, that is one that I participate in. I stake every 3 months with them. So I have to, in full disclosure, they are one of my channel patrons as well. So that's probably why I even looked into it, because I'm already dealing with them, right? I use their debit card. So if it weren't for that, I probably wouldn't even be doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But that's how I feel. Crypto Yo said it's a MLM company for Forex. What's an MLM? Oh, he says, have I heard of iMarkets Live? I've heard of people in other Forex chat rooms talking about it. No, man, I don't mess with any of that stuff, man. Why am I trying to you're supposed to be making money off trading? That's the problem. These people don't make money off of trading. So you have to create an MLM to make money off of getting other people to sign up to get other people to sign up. It's just retarded, man. Stay away from that stuff, bro. Stay away from that iMarkets Live and any of those Forex MLMs. Absolutely insane. Christopher Abate, man, I have not looked into One Network yet. I have not looked into One Network yet. There are so many, man. People throw so many different projects at me. I'm like, God, how do you guys expect me to keep up with everything? I gotta take a look at One Network. I'm gonna be honest with you. What I'm excited about right now, what's on my radar, I'm still, excited about IO. A matter of fact, let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this site up. I want you guys to come out, if you can, to this. It's in June. I gotta get the link. 1 second. Let me get the link. Alright, here we go. I want you guys to come to the D if you can. June 27th. You guys see on the screen. If you're in the vicinity, definitely come down. I'm gonna have some promos for this. The tickets are $99 general admission, and then VIP is $299. But I'll have some discounts for you guys. It's gonna be a great conference here in my city. All right, so I want you to come down, Little Caesars Arena. I'm gonna be live streaming from there, doing podcasts. I'm one of the sponsors, media sponsors, Benzinga and Crypto Blood. So I definitely want you guys to come check me out and check this event out. It's gonna be a real good blockchain event. So I'll give you guys more information about it when I get it. I just kind of jumped on board with this. So Permissionless 313. I'll drop that link in there for you guys to check out as well. Christopher Bay says One Network is not a project. What is it, Christopher? Yeah, Celsius. I know people use Celsius. Yep. I think that's pretty reputable. Celsius is. But again, I don't know, man. It just seems like real over hyping of it. Whenever, you guys, I'm kind of I go the opposite way. So when I start hearing a lot of people talking about DeFi and they're doing this and this and that, I start getting a little, not saying I'm a non-believer, but I start to, look real close for where I can find evidence for me to change my opinion about it. Because to be honest with you, it's funny. I just saw this on Decrypt Media, and tomorrow You guys get a sneak peek. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about a story. I'm sure my man, the Tech Geek, heard about this. This is not good news for Ripple fans. I'm going to be talking about this tomorrow. MoneyGram shuns Ripple in latest settlement product. So they picked Visa over XRP in their new service called FastSend. So that's a blow to Ripple. One that again, Cryptodamus. You know who I am. Cryptodamus. I told you guys, XRP is not going to be used in the manner that many thought that they would be. So we're going to talk about this tomorrow. But I wanted to show you, there was a hacker. I don't know if I can find it right now, but there was a hacker that managed to, there it is, boom. Hacker made $350,000 exploiting DeFi. So one decentralized protocol is now using its admin key to redeem lost funds. And this shows the bigger problem with DeFi. So maybe I'll cover this tomorrow as well. We can look into this one. This was pretty interesting. All right, I like Decrypt Media. They do solid reporting. No lie, they do some really good reporting over at Decrypt Media. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, ladies and gents. Just wanted to update you on last week's horrible trading week. That's normal. It happens. And so the good thing about trading in a manner where, basically in a quant manner, where it's all based on statistics and back testing and numbers, you know for certain it's not necessarily you, it's not your system, it's just part of trading. You're going to have these drawdowns and you have to be prepared for them. Now when you're doing discretionary trading, it's harder for you to stick to your strategy when you have a losing streak. When you have a week where you lose, if you're trading discretionarily, meaning you're not using any automated systems, it can tend to be harder mentally for you to stay disciplined and stick to your trading strategy. And even for experienced traders, it can be a difficult task if you have a losing streak for you to stick to the script, stick to what winning strategy you have over a longer period of time. Many new traders, they fall into that pitfall, that loop, right, of forever changing their strategy. You have 1 week of losing trades. Now you want to throw your strategy out the window and start over. You'll end up in an infinite loop, infinite for loop of changing your strategy forever, and you'll end up getting nowhere. So that's something to think about, guys. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I gotta go ice this toe. I'm hurting right now. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'm sure all 23 of you watching are already subscribers. But at least hit the like button for me. All right, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write